This episode sponsored by our viewers. Thanks to folks like Ellie, Ivar, and Connor, we've been able to continue producing episodes. Our most dedicated sponsors are those that enjoy the show. You can show your support at everydaydrinkers.tv/donate. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Scholmer, and today we're creating the marble cake cocktail. This recipe I selected out of the recipe book for cake vodka from Pinnacle on Pinnacle's website. That's what I did. And Iowa, you get 5 cents refund if you return them back in. So this recipe has 2 ounces of Pinnacle Cake Vodka, 1 ounce of Pinnacle Whipped Vodka, 3 ounces. I feel like they're sponsoring us. You could use whatever cake and whipped brands you want. There, that covers me. 3 ounces, and I paid for these. 3 ounces of milk, 1 tablespoon of chocolate syrup. We're going to stir it.
Does anybody else make whipped or cake
Yes.
vodka?
Smirnoff makes marshmallow.
That's not the same.
That's my answer. I don't quite know. I know I have to explore other ones, but the problem is there's a lot here, and having 2 sets of these of different brands,
It's silly.
yeah, it seems like a little overkill. So just use the brand you like.
Which is, I'm surprised why you wouldn't do it.
You know, it's not that expensive. They're like, I don't know how much, but flavored vodkas don't cost that much compared to everything else. So let's start with the cake. 2 ounces of cake, 1 ounce of whip. I know this is the cake because it's the non-obnoxious bottle. I check it anyway. Don't want this to be marshmallow.
It's not marshmallow.
No, but the other bottle's just like it. The other thing, I selected this out of all the different recipes that they have, and it had a ton. Black velvet, Dutch chocolate, hazelnut. The list goes on. Because when I have to make, when I want to have cake, one of my favorite cakes is marble cake because I don't like.
Yes, it's the best cake there is.
I don't like chocolate cake all the way, and vanilla can get kind of boring, and it depends if it's too dry. It's kind of not that great. And vanilla cake, I like it with vanilla frosting. If I had a choice, I'd go vanilla. But I also like chocolate, so it's like I like a moderation. Same thing when I go to Dairy Queen, right, or whatever you guys would have for ice cream. I like to get half chocolate, half vanilla. So that is my reason for selecting
Soft ice cream.
soft ice cream. Yes, for selecting this specific recipe because it has apparently chocolate and vanilla cake.
Which is not just melted ice cream.
Right. This is going to be stirred. This is our ice cream part. I find that the milk kind of detracts from it. It doesn't look very good, but once we bring the chocolate in, all will be right with the world. This is a tablespoon. Tbsp. That's a lot of chocolate.
Thanks.
No, I'm just validating that I'm doing it right. Tbsp is tablespoon.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is prior to any
Teaspoon
ice,
is much smaller than that.
yeah, I'm going to try stirring it in so that it doesn't sink all to the bottom right away. But I'm also kind of handicapped on my stirring technique. You know what? I'm going to sink it right in there. Really suck off that chocolate. Suck it! Just kind of sticking in there, though. Oh, daddy's chocolate milk. Not just for kids anymore. Chill it up a little bit. Get some ice in our chocolate milk glass. This step may not be needed, but I like it. Just get it a little colder so your ice doesn't melt so quickly. Especially if you're serving it to others. In this case, I'm serving it to my mouth. The best cocktail served to your mouth.
How do you know you haven't even tasted it yet?
Because all good cocktails are served to your mouth.
So you say.
And that, oh, look at that. There's no chocolate leftovers. Perfect. That means it's all right there. Chocolate milk for your face. Marble cake cocktail. Oh, smells like cake.
It's not in a cocktail glass, though.
It's a cocktail. This wouldn't fit in a cocktail glass. It's huge. I could just drink that. I could smell that all day. It smells just like that white, sweet frosting along the bottom.
Just drink it. Drink.
smells better than it tastes. I mean, it tastes fine. It's just, it's got that vodka burn. The finish is a little light. Some ice in there. Not as sweet as I thought it would be, which is crazy. There's nothing in here to bring that down. I don't know. It's got that nice cake all the way through. I don't get a lot of whip, but there is that dairy component, so it's kind of hard to figure out, is it whipped cream vodka or is it milk? It's sweet. The only thing I would like to make it better, and I can't come up with a good suggestion, would be something that's just over the top sweet for the finish. And I don't know how you do that. Simple syrup, that's kind of cheating. I don't know. It's got a lot of vodka in here, so you got vodka and milk is what you're getting, and then you're getting those subtle flavors. Maybe less milk to bring up the richness of the cake, but maybe it is that the aroma, the smell, that sweet frosting smell is what I expect to taste, but it's not nearly as sweet, so there's that little disappointment. Most people will probably be like, dude, that's fine. I don't want to eat frosting. I want to have something that has that birthday cake appeal. Either case, it'll do that job. Interesting to see what other people think, if you can make it with those two ingredients. So there you go. That is the marble cake cocktail. Only thing I maybe would change is add some vanilla vodka. Put that, skirt that in there. That'll be the way to go. Question of the day. What do you like better? Give me a list. I'll give you a whole degree. Super sweet, sweet, slightly sweet, sour, super sour cocktails. Or maybe you're one of those tart guys, or those bitters, Campari, or that style. I'm guessing.
Nasty.
It's weird. And I believe that the people...
No, not weird. Nasty.
So the people are weird. The drink is nasty. I believe most people that probably follow this show are probably more on the sweet, but I'd love to know. So that's why I made it the question of the day. Everydaydrinkers.tv. We're teaching you how to drink.